Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I think it's been a little while since you've actually seen my face. I know I haven't really posted for I never really post for March. And I know April I kind of barely posted. Um but sometimes I just do need to step back. I do have a lot on my plate. And it's unfortunately only getting heavier. So today's video, it's gonna be a lot of talking and be doing a makeup look because I haven't done a makeup look in a while, and I did two posts for my Instagram and my TikTok for nails and hair. So why not do a makeup look? And I could not figure out what I wanted to do in any way, shape, or form. Went to Pinterest, looked at a bunch of stuff, realized that I am not advanced enough to even try half of the stuff, but will eventually be trying something. Not today though. But I do want to go for a blue look to go with the hair. It might show up as green. It's weird. My roots are green because, like I said before, when I did my coloring, my roots were orange, but it was late when I was doing my hair, and at that point, I know I had to go someplace in the morning, so I just didn't have the time to re-bleach or re-lighten before having to do what I need to get done. So that's why I just ended up leaving it like that. And I could have had the chance before I decided to braid it up, but you want to know what? I don't care. It's my head. It's professionalism for other people. Yes, I will take the time to correct all of my errors. But for me, as long as I don't mind, I'm fine. And it's May now. About mid next month is when I'm going to be recoloring my hair anyway. So it doesn't even matter to me. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna use my SPF primer this time. I can't figure out how to get the flash off of my camera. I don't need the flash on my camera, but it's on and it won't come off. But anyway, this is my Milani SPF 30 primer, which, mind you, again, typically when I do these when I do this face makeup, I'm not typically going anywhere. It's just for this, honestly. And then it comes right off. Just about right off. I already cleansed my face. Well, I did it earlier. Um, starting of my day. I am recording this a little bit later than I wanted to. I wanted to record this in the morning. I did not. But um that's okay because then I'm gonna have to probably go around all day with my makeup on. I'm still kind of self-conscious, so my dark spots across my face have been getting a little bit better. I've been focusing more on my skincare routine. I'm just gonna work on my water intake, but it's been getting better. They've been going away, except this one spot. But the reason why that spot won't go away is honestly because I get the most random little chin hairs there, and I pick at it. And I am a tweezer, so I tweeze the crap out of it. I'll use these. I'll use the pointy ones if necessary, depending on the length and the feeling of it. And it's by time it does eventually surface, it's still too short to do a wax, so I can't do waxing. But I don't know. When it comes to this hairstyle, I will say I was going with the K-pop Demon Hunters type thing, just a roomy braid. But I also love a good braided mohawk, no matter what. And I'm not a braider, mind you. So me doing these, take a lot. I braid my kids' hair, yes, because it's easier. I don't know why I'm putting this back on. All right. I braid my kids' hair because it's easier for me to manage and maintain. I don't have to style it every day. But that doesn't mean that I'm good at braids. And if it comes down to it for services, I would never really add that to my roster. I'm not a braider. I don't. Maybe when I get my braids a little bit more symmetrical. But you can't tell with this one with these braids is that one side has an extra braid because I didn't calculate right. I wasn't doing my parting right. And these parts that are defined, funny enough, I did not use gel. I'm gonna try a brush this time. One, because my kid stole my sponges, um, I had a bunch of sponges, but I caught my son with one of them, and he was just throwing them, and then him and his sister were playing catch. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to use a brush. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, it's not bad. Hmm. But yeah, so I don't know. Life be lifing. I'm happy I managed to get my hair done because one thing I have to realize is that as a professional, my hair has to be done. I can't expect to, eventually take clients or whatever if my hair don't look great, or at least nice. So I'm gonna try to stay away from my dusty, crusty afro for a little while. And there's nothing wrong with a good afro, but my issue is that my afros don't always look good. They tend to look dusty and quote crusty. So so yeah, I'm just trying to. I'll probably keep these in for another 2 weeks. They've been in for about 2 weeks already. Yeah, they've been in for about 2 weeks already. So I'll probably keep them in for another 2 weeks. Making sure to oil my scalp, making sure to take care of my scalp. Because that's another issue I have is maintaining my scalp. So we're working on it. Sometimes you forget about yourself, especially as a parent. And I'm trying to remember that I exist too. And right now I have a three-way mirror. My little small mirror. I've had move so many things around so many times. I forget where I put stuff. Not even gonna lie, because my makeup stuff doesn't stay in one spot for long. My nail stuff is kind of the most permanent stuff because it has the cart, and then I have like the shelf that's behind where I put my table. They typically don't move, but everything else moves. So the makeup moves, the hair stuff moves, nails always in the same spot. I think that's why I also do nails the most because I know exactly where everything is, and I don't have to hunt around for it just because I constantly move things. That's why I can't wait to have a proper space for everything. So then that way I know exactly where everything is and I could just freely switch. But that'll be for later. It's funny because under my eyes look so dark. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, on camera it looks like I aged 30 years under my eyes, or at least I didn't sleep for 80 years. Why I went from 30 to 80? Who knows? Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. See, this is how you can also tell my skin got a little bit better because I haven't even put on concealer yet, and you don't see my dark spots. Well, other than my eyes, but and then let's see. I have to toss this one. My knee hurts. I don't know why. Maybe it's just, I swear, once I turned 30, my body just decided to be like, oh, you're going to be in pain random times now. I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess. I'm going to try something with this. My nose is like way too light. Because to be fair, like I said before, I do not have any of most of my makeup stuff is all over the place. Like even my brushes. I'm working with a limited amount of brushes. Everything except the sponges. Like I said, the sponges wipe this up. I should look great. It's funny because when I look at my light, when I look at the mirror, it doesn't show the stuff. But then when I look at the light, it's just like, oh look, you had to fix that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have that many topics to talk about. Like I just said, I've been busy. I'm doing this video. It is Mother's Day weekend. I'm probably just gonna do a simple makeup for my Mother's Day weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really doing much. Just going to a family dinner. That's pretty much it. It'll be me, my mother, my kids, my grandmother, and I think some of my aunts. But yeah, that's how I'll be spending my Mother's Day this year. Hopefully, it turns out good. I don't know the exact place. I think we're eating at a Chinese restaurant, which I like Chinese, and so do my kids. So I don't have to worry about that. So excited, I guess. I'd say I guess, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's not something that I wanted to do. It's weird. I don't know because I don't mind the restaurant. It's fine. I don't know. I think maybe because I'm mostly a homebody and I'm not really big onto spending money outside the house all the time. It's not my cup of tea. My phone is about to go off. Do I have it? I do not. Okay, it's in my phone. All right. Anyway, yeah, I prefer being at home. I would just rather stay at home with my kids, us doing crafts or something like that because we're crafty and creative people. So, I don't know. It's weird. There we go. One of my kids turned off my alarm for me. So we're gonna do a blue eye look to go with the hair. Somehow Siri was activated with that. I don't know how. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do a blue eye look with this. It's funny because it looks so bad right there. But that's just the primer. So, but yeah, again, like I said, everything is kind of missing over here. So I'm gonna use one of my eyeliners for my eyebrows. Again, I don't fully recommend this, but this is like a last minute thing, just to kind of fill them in a little bit. Like my thing with my eyebrows is that this one starts like here in line with my eye itself. But this one kind of goes over. You see? Like here, and then it goes down. So like right here. So it doesn't even start at the same point where this one does. So it's like I have to kind of align it. I don't know. I'm too scared to go to a salon and get my eyebrows done. I'm not even gonna lie. There's too many horror stories that I see with the. Ooh, but these are really expressive like that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna put that for my Instagram because that was funny. All right. Um. So anyway, I say I'm done being a nerd, but let's be honest, I'm never done being a nerd. It's called Nerd Life Beauty for a reason. Anyway, oh yeah, you probably didn't notice because I already had my hair up and then my headphones on. But to go with this hairstyle, that's the braid. I do have two braids that go down the side, and for me doing my makeup, I honestly just did a little Katara hair loopy. Nerd. So I am just here trying to live my life and make money. Let's be honest, because the end goal for me right now is also to make money. But I'm also enjoying expressing myself. Don't get me wrong. You go from light to dark. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna be using Rick, Fine China, and Paramaniac, which is in order. These lovely blues. These lovely blues. There we go. I was going over orange. Anyway, how this will end up, I have no clue. You get to experience it with me. Because we both know I'm not that great at my eye makeup. But practice makes perfect, and I don't do this often enough. To be fair, I don't go places often enough to actually warrant doing this. I feel like when it comes to my eyes, I just have a level of concentration. So I just get quiet as I try to figure out what are you doing? And funny enough is that after I do this, after I finish washing my face and I'm gonna edit the video and hopefully post it, I have I'll say a late hair appointment today where I am going to be doing someone's hair. Which funny enough, I was just saying how I wouldn't really do take clients for braids, but this specific client, one is a friend. Yes, I am still getting paid. I'm sorry, but Money is money, honey. And only a bad friend would not pay you what you deserve, especially when you're licensed. It's one thing if you're doing it for doing it as a favor and you're not licensed, but since I am licensed, I do require payment. I'm not charging you as much as salons are, but I am charging you something. And especially since in these situations, I'm more of a beginner, I'm not going to charge you a lot, but you will be charged something. And no, I'm not doing the plate of food thing. It's not. You know, I prefer tangible money because this money can be used for me to get more supplies and stuff. Because I have a shopping problem. Two, there's a lot of stuff that I've been dying to get, but have been curbing my spending for. So therefore, I will take these payments. Thank you, and I will add it so I can get more stuff. Whether it be more braiding hair to make, I'm not with braiding hair, but tracks for wigs, lace fronts, things like that. Things that are for other aspects besides nails. Let's be honest. I have a good amount of stuff for. Of course, I have Fallout. Of course, I have Fallout. It's my fault because I didn't tap it. I was supposed to tap it. But yeah, so I need to start buying things for other aspects. I just put the palette down for a second. I'm gonna move things over so I can bring my mirror a little bit closer. Like I said, I'm using my trifold mirror, so honestly, I have it up. It's like this, so I can actually see. I'm thinking I'm just gonna move it closer. I can't have it on a slant like I want to, but I had a ginger ale earlier, so just a bit of verbiage. But anyway, oh, how I get such a big gap over there? Gotta circle back for that one. Yeah, there we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I think one day I'm gonna set up like a little container to be next to where I tap my stuff, so that way all the dust from the excess eyeshadow can go into there and not over whatever poor unfortunate soul was stuck under. Oh, this is hard. I don't like this. I do not like this. Should I start this way? Yeah, I'll do it this way. I think soon I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna try to do a Hazbin Hotel cosplay because it's been living rent free in my mind. I've been listening to the music frequently. I it's stuck in my head. Hold on. I need to do this corner because it's pissing me off right now. I'm trying to get this corner. Just trying to fill in a little bit. Okay, hold on. This spot there is pissing me off. Okay, there we go. It was just that little smudge that was there. Uh, Freaked me out. Something brushed against my foot. It was my cat. One day I'll show her, but today's not that day. Because if I interrupt her while she's drinking her water, she'll kill me. Can you see? Yeah, okay, you can see the color shift. So let's go for this dark. I'm also trying to hurry up a little bit because I know my son is eagerly. There's this power cord that I have, and I use it for my devices and such, but it just also happens to be the perfect device, the perfect charger for the monitor for my kid's Switch monitor. So he's patiently waiting for me to finish doing this because I'm using that uh, power power cord. I'm using that power cord for my light, and honestly, probably my camera in a second because my camera is going to be dying in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that looks great. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks like wow. I'm actually proud of myself. I think that's the cleanest ombre I've done. No, I feel like if I do something too excessive, I'm gonna mess up the whole thing. What I wanted to do, yeah, see, look at that. I just got the notification that my camera's at 30, less than 30%. Okay, so there we go. Now that I fixed that, parts I gotta edit. But anyway, so what I was thinking about, look at that. I forgot I have the makeup on the back of my hand. All right. So anyway, as I was thinking, but I don't have it unfortunately. Is I want to do like a white over to kind of like frame the ombre that I just did, but I don't have a white. Like I have a white eyeliner, but that eyeliner, I'm not gonna lie, is not that great. I think that's just mostly me because I think it's just like a little bit older. But I don't want to mess it up. Like I feel Like, I feel like if I do too much, it's gonna mess up. So let's see. Well, actually, let me go and let me fix this dark blue over here because it looks like it fell off of like a squarish. I do want it to be a little bit round. So there we go. There we go. Okay, now that looks better. Okay. So, I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit because, yeah, if not, then I'll figure out how to blend it out and whatever. Or maybe I'll just redo the whole eye over because why not? Why not stress myself out more? Anyway, I'm going to take this like glitter one and I'm going to see if this is going to do what I want it to. And it is. Okay. I don't know if you could fully see it. Maybe when I do the close-ups, you'll see it more, but it is looking nice. I do like it. I do like it. There we go. Yeah, okay, so I do like it. This is icy on this palette. And again, this is this palette that I had. I've had this palette for man long. And I know palettes expire and things like that. That's why this is my palette and my palette alone. I'm not a makeup artist. You will not see me doing people makeup like that. Because if I could barely do my own, I'm not comfortable with doing other people's. It's one thing to do with hair. Hair I got. But makeup? Mm-mm. Okay, so I think you could kind of see it a little bit more now. Yeah, you can see that line. Oh my god, it looks so cute. I'm so happy. I am so happy that I did this. Yes. This? Okay. Yeah, I look cute. Okay. I'm kind of feeling myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but the fact that it just kind of ended, I didn't like. So I did kind of swoop it into my eyes, but I love that. My only thing is that, I did go a little bit too deep with this one. Down all the way down to the blue. And I kind of want to circle back and try to dig in with this to try to do the same. Just to make it look, I don't know, it's giving me bird. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving bird to me. But I love the way that silver looks because this icy is this silver one. Hold on. Wrong side. Wrong side. There we go. This silver one. And it looks white-ish, but it's silver. So it glows. I almost dropped my palette. So I do like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually very excited about that one. All right. Now, we know when it comes to contouring and the other fun stuff, I cannot do that. But what are we going to try to do today? We're going to highlight and contour for some reason. Because I guess I'm just a sucker for paint. Yeah, that song's been stuck in my head. I do not have the proper brush to do that, to do highlighting. So what that means? We're going to wing it. We're gonna wing it. I don't even know if this is a highlighter. I'm not gonna lie. It has no label on it in any way, shape, or form. This is how I got it from school. So we're gonna try and see if this will work. Which I don't think it is because I can barely see it. I mean, it looks a little shiny. Honestly, I kind of wanted to attempt contour, but I never found that my other palette that had all the shades on it, and I haven't invested in actually getting a contour stick as of yet. I think the only contour stick I have, I accidentally matched it to my skin color perfectly, or I did that on purpose. I don't know. What is this? Well, it's called a multi-use face stick. It's from Maybelline. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the label, but yeah. Whoops. Okay. Lifter sticks. So, if anything, would this be my concealer? Did I? Oh, that would have been my concealer. Oh, oh. I know for next time. All right. Well, since I can't really do that other stuff, we're just gonna put a tiny little bit of blush, just a tiny little bit. Nothing crazy. I don't use this often. And honestly, I'm putting so little that you can barely see it. I mean, I can barely see it when I'm putting it on here. Some of y'all will barely see it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna post the eye look itself. I'm gonna be practicing more. I did get myself this little eye mask thing so I could work on eye looks, and I'm probably gonna start doing that a little bit more. Do this rotation of where I do something hair, skin, and nails again. I was supposed to do that before, and I obviously failed at that badly because I don't remember sticking to that in any way, shape, or form. But we're gonna put some eyeliner on to finish it. I do have a blue eyeliner, funny enough. So this is from Ulta. I got this. I know I got this last year for my birthday because my hair was blue then too. Nah, I'm not gonna do the blue. Should I do? I'll do the blue. I'm not gonna do a wing just because of the fact that I have enough blue on my face. Sorry, that was just like a pause because I was just dead looking at my eyes. Okay. It's been hard because one thing I noticed is that sometimes I'll have my mouth open when I'm putting on stuff, and sometimes I'll be completely closed. So I'm kind of grateful for that. You know, I'd be like, but no, I'm making my mouth closed lately. I feel proud of myself. I feel like you don't really see the blue. If I did the black, I think it would have been more bam. But I didn't want the black to take away from the rest of the look. I had, no, there we go, Mr. Mascara. Don't ask me the last time I put on mascara. Because I don't. I really don't know. It's another one I got from my school. But it's still pretty hydrated. Okay. So there we go. Uh, wait, hold on. We know my lipstick selection is bad. I will start getting lipsticks, especially with the money I get from working. So since I don't have that much of an option, we're going with my black again because it's my favorite. Ugh, if Maybelline still made gunmetal, that would have been perfect with this look. I'm not even gonna lie. I loved gunmetal. I bought so many tubes of that and I wore it for absolutely no reason. Nothing else on my face but gunmetal on my lips. So here we go. And that's done. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's done. I do like the eye look. Oh, it would have been better if I had a lipstick to go with it. But again, like I said, I do not have a lipstick. And even then, I think the one that would go with this look would be a nude. But I don't really do nudes. I don't like nudes. I like more bold things. So that's why I have red, I have gray, I have black. Honestly, I think I have a purple one too. There's a purple one somewhere. It's actually probably in there. I think I showed this to y'all before. But anyway, so this is the look. Maybe next time I'll actually even add lashes. But today that's just too much. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my things that's not my thing. I just recently learned how to put on lash. Okay, I'm not gonna say recently. It has been a few years, but I was putting lashes on other people, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be," and I did it. So I got used to it. I learned how to apply them properly, where exactly it sits on the lash line. This is before school, so now that I know how to do it, I think it'll be easier for me to actually put them on myself, at least. Um, make sure to clean up these brushes. But thank you guys for watching. I will chat with you later. Well, I'll see you guys later. See you for the next video. Wow, words are not my best friend right now. I will see you guys for the next video. So, see you later.